If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Welcome back everyone to another Kaspa update. Unfortunately, we lost our key level of support over here, essentially starting a deeper dip. Very annoying because we were setting up with some double bottoms and that 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame needed to hold. We can see that we did gain one double bottom over here, and then we were suggesting that at all costs going forward we can't lose this neckline, this lowest wick of support. It's fine to lose the 200 EMA as long as you hold this wick. We had another go at losing the 200 EMA, but as this wick was not lost, we continued higher. There was a double bottom here. I gave the technical target out of that as a tradable opportunity, which we took profits on. Luckily enough, we did actually meet the target. After doing so, it reversed. This is where we said the 200 EMA and this wick needs to hold, and this is a potential location where we could form another double bottom, an even larger one just like this. But at all costs, you can't lose that. Otherwise, this potential double bottom is invalidated, and then we were already suggesting that 11, 10.5, 10 cent would be your next technical targets to the downside. I will show you how I gained those targets in today's update, and we're also going to run through the higher time frames. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, and then hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So I'm going to go from this low over here to this high, just there, and we can see, look over here, we met our technical targets to the downside, the 1618 giving us this nice reaction. So it's important right now to go ahead and reclaim the range low, pretty much reclaiming the 20 moving average, the 1 fib level at 11.5 cent, and then this correction is done. But you can come down deeper, and that's what we're going to run through in today's update. So let's scale back to the 5-day time frame right now to show you what the next level of supports are, in order to eventually continue to our 25 cent technical target that we've been speaking about for a few months now. Now it's clear to see when we hit 15.5 cent, this acted as our top. We were given this key level of support, and as long as we maintained it, given chances to continue to those technical targets. As soon as we lost that, we saw that double bottom on the 4-hour getting invalidated, and so now it's starting this deeper correction, which we saw with our Fibonacci's. The 1618 was pretty much there, and it's funny that when we scale to the 5-day time frame using our fibs from this initial high back in March April time of this year, we've also got a 1618 over here, but in a different scenario. This is for upward targets. The one that I just showed you on the 4-hour was downward targets. So as we met both of them, they're usually points of reversals. We've also got the 25-day time frame moving average sitting on the 1618, which is great to see. So about the 9.5 cent location is a key level of support. I think this comes down to 9 cent exactly. So a half a cent technical support needs to hold going forward if you want immediate continuation to these technical targets. However, even if we prolong this by losing this key level of support, we are still heading to those targets. So it would be great right now. Of course, we want our bags going up, but I'm going to also explain how there's opportunity upon the horizon if we actually lose this support. And I know it would be annoying because the bags keep dumping and we just want price to go up, but whatever actually happens here, up or down, it's going to be beneficial. We'll run through that all right now. So the 1618, as we push through, first of all, you need to understand that when we're approaching the first target, the 1272 right over here, that is a level of resistance. We didn't even reject it. So that's showing strength in Kaspa. And then going forward, this needs to be maintained as support in order to continue to the 1618. What is extremely bullish about this chart is when we met the 1618, we got a wick rejection, confirming it as resistance. And so you would assume we're coming to at least the 20 on the 1414 or the point, or as low as the 1272, as that was the resistance approaching it. Now it is support. So if we want to continue to these targets, the 1272 needs to hold. So it would have even been fine if we dumped back down to the 1272. The strength in Kaspa didn't even allow it to dump down to the 20. We just rallied through the 1618 and met the next technical target. So because we didn't get any real dump in this location over here, we continued one more level higher and are now seeing that dump. Remember when we were here at the 1618, I said that you're allowed to come down to the 1272. Well, it's the same scenario now. You just went one one level higher, so you got one more level of support below you essentially. Because if we're topping out here, you've got the 1414 and the 1272. Now we went a level higher, the 1618 also becomes a level of support. So once this, as we were approaching this area, while we were underneath, this whole area is resistance, and we needing to push through the 1272 flip down support to get to the high of the range, and then breaking that and flipping its support will allow us to continue higher. So essentially, as it was once a resistance area, it's now becoming a support area, with the top end of the box being 1618 and the bottom end of the box being the 1272. What is also so funny about this, the 20 lines up with the top and the 55 lines up with the bottom, just proving to you that this is a key area of support going forward. As long as 6 cent is being maintained, we will continue to $26. I know that's so annoying because you can dump down to there still, and this would bring further a decrease of our portfolio, another 45%. And of course, no one wants to see that happen, but that could be opportunity, guys. Remember that. A few weeks ago, this was at 15 cent. Imagine if we're able to get it at 6 or 7 cents again. You're going to double your money just as it gets up to there, even more than that if you're getting it at 6 cent. That's if it comes. Remember, it doesn't have to, because it's this whole area that is support, and we just need to follow the 20 as it's been doing the whole entire year, and we just continue higher. So for me, I'm using this as an optimal entry point going forward, but if it ever does dip down below, I know this is my second layer of defense, and to continue to those targets anyway, we would need to hold the 1272, and my second layer of defense being the 55 moving average, which we've seen previously work as a second layer of defense, bringing you back above the 20 for continuation higher. So we're looking for continuation higher from this point, and I've used that as a DCA level. But even if it comes down a little bit lower, that is another point of entry, but it doesn't mean it's going to come, guys. I'm just preparing, if it does dump, don't worry, it's a great opportunity to get cheap Kaspa, and then we will of course profit even more. But we're looking for the reversal from this point, as it's the 1618, and if you remember from the 4-hour time frame, look, it's this 1618, but again from the 4-hour time frame, if I'm using my fibs from here to here, it's also in line with another 1618, showing you that for the moment this is acting as a key level of support that we're looking to get a reversal from. That's why we're seeing reversal candlestick patterns down here. Whether you want to argue it's a doji or a spinning top, I'm more inclined to see this as a spinning top, as we've got a larger wick to the downside. So we're looking to again break through the 1272, just as my explanations beforehand when we're looking at bullish moving averages. When this whole area is a level of support, you break this, the lower end becomes support, and so now this is the resistance. 10.5 cent, 10.7 cent is actually resistance, guys, and if we don't manage to break through this point, this is how we get that deeper dump into that 7 cent location. Remember, that's the next 1414 target. So that's how we could actually continue lower to those other levels on the 5-day time frame below the 1618 here at 9.5 cents. And so to go ahead and invalidate any further targets to the downside, we need to reclaim the 1272 and the 1 fib level. It's quite there's a lot of work to do, guys. Essentially, we not only need to reclaim the 1272 but the 1 fib as well as the golden pocket. Why? Because this is the area that's essentially made us have this dump. We needed to reclaim it, and because we just held it as resistance, we validated the reversal wave. Can you see? We're measuring this pump up, finding the retracement levels for continuation. When you flip it into resistance, and you can see what happens next, you go on a completely different path. Reversal wave with your lowest target being down here, and still technically valid until we reclaim the 1272, the 1 level, and the golden pocket over here, because we initially needed to hold it as support to get continuation. We need to reclaim it to get that continuation, and until those very moments of a reclaim right up there, there is still chances of heading down lower. So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you think Kaspa has the strength to just reclaim all of these key levels for the eventual continuation to the 25 cent technical target, which is the 2414. It's a little bit higher, 26.6 cent, but you know where I'm getting at. And then if we go ahead and fail to reclaim those key levels, we're looking for a further retracement back down to the 55 moving average where the 1272 is, or maybe even just the 1414 at 7.5 cent. Guys, that's it from me today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you think we'll just pump from here and continue to the target or come down a little bit lower. Be calm right now. We've experienced a whole bunch of gains over these past few months, and there's a lot more ahead down the line, because we know once the halving for Bitcoin, not the Kaspa one, but when the Bitcoin halving happens, the month after. It won't be a massive pump on the day of the halving. Please don't think that. It's not an event where we just instantly pump. It might take a good few months. It could be end of quarter 3, end of quarter or start of quarter 4 that we really get moving, and then it's going to be exciting time. So any dumps, any price lower than where we are right now, we just know that it is going to be great opportunity long term. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and if you want to get educated, whether it's the ebook, the Discord community for my investments, and weekly group mentorship course so I can teach you the strategy, or the course or the one-to-one mentorship plan, use the links down below to head straight to the website or Twitter to private message me. Cheers everyone. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls, or if you want to take action on my 6-hour long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.